body as cocaine. Bag Rock, cane juice, Beam, agave, Coke, dextrose, nose candy, high fructose corn syrup, Mojo, molasses, cocaine, sugar. So, to start off, let's define sugar. Sweet, crystalline substance that is usually used as an ingredient. What is cocaine? A bitter, alkaloid substance that is crystalline that is used as an illegal drug. So, and I believe that sugar has the same effect on the body and brain that getting high on cocaine does. So, to start off, a test done on rats proved that 94% of the rats who were given a choice between sugar water and cocaine chose the sugar water, even when previously they were addicted to cocaine and put in the test, they were still chose the sugar water. Second, on our tongues, we have these things called sweet receptors, and they send reward signals to the brain, and they have not evolved yet to intake the amount of sugar that we put into our bodies. So they, the amount of sugar that we intake, it sends excessive brain signals, which overrides the normal self-control mechanisms, which causes addiction. Okay, so here's a brain scan. This is a brain on sugar. This is the pleasure center, but this is a brain on sugar and this is a brain on cocaine. See the similarities? You can tell that sugar lights up more than does cocaine. So, dopamine. Dopamine is this red stuff that you can see right here and slightly see in these two. It is the reward it's a chemical that sends reward signals to the pleasure center. And when a normal person, for example, eats a good meal, the dopamine levels spike, which is where you see the red stuff. But it's opposite for an addict. So but instead of actually feeling the reward, they feel the anticipation of the reward coming to them. So that's why you see in the cocaine addict that you don't see a lot of it because the dopamine has already come and gone. And it is very similar to an obese person who is likely addicted to sugar. So, and then also in this one, this top row are addicts and this bottom row are normal people. And you can see that the dopamine levels in the normal people are significantly higher than the levels in the addicted people. And you can tell that a smoker is a little bit different, but because it affects more of the brain. But and alcohol, sugar addicted, and cocaine addicted people, they all have similar brain scans. And so, at Connecticut College, there was another test done on rats, and unlike the other one, it was a test on whether the rats chose Oreos or they chose getting high on cocaine. And in the same amount of rats went to the Oreos and the cocaine, so it was kind of even. So they decided to do a test on the rats' brains, and they measured a protein in the brain called CFOS, which is a marker of brain activation in the pleasure center, those little things in the middle. And the Oreos, when they tested the rats who had ate more Oreos, lit up like a Christmas tree, and the cocaine didn't even light up as significantly as the Oreos did, so it beat it by an excessive margin. So, Abby here, I asked her to go 3 days without sugar, and if y'all have seen her, she drinks a Diet Coke every day, and which is fake sugar, but I'm not even going to get into that. Yeah, so if you don't mind, I'm going to ask you a few questions. So, what did you notice about your body while you were on the 3 days?
I shook a lot more, and and then I had like a lot of cravings for it too, and I was like not as awake as normal, and I was really like, I don't know, I just felt kind of like down the whole time.
Yeah. So, and that's an effect that sugar can have on the body. So, a few things that sugar does to the body: it causes high blood pressure, depression, fatigue, nervous tension. It can make your arteries tighten, premature wrinkles, ladies watch out. But cocaine on the body causes similar things: anxiety, depression, fatigue, bizarre violent behavior, increased blood pressure, contracted blood vessels, and obviously death. You see some similarities. So some people might say that we Americans don't consume enough sugar to be addicted, and that's wrong because we consume 3 pounds of sugar each week, which is 3,550 pounds of sugar in an entire lifetime, which is 1,767,900 Skittles, or an industrial-sized dumpster of legal crack. So, in conclusion, sugar has the same effects on the brain and body as does getting high on cocaine. But this brings up the topic as to should sugar be illegal, but we can't even do that because the economy couldn't handle that. We couldn't survive that. But I challenge you guys to go 5 days or even 3 days without it. But in reality, I don't think a lot of you could do that because whether we realize it or not, we are all addicted to sugar.